One of the toughest things that new leaders have to deal with is giving performance reviews for the first time. Traditionally, performance reviews look at the past performance of an individual over a year, half a year, a quarter, whatever's prescribed by the company. Personally, I think that they should be done every 90 days. But traditional performance reviews look at, have you met your metrics? Have you performed well in these certain areas? And that's it. They're looking back on past actions, and you're given feedback in terms of how you did and what went well, what didn't. The problem with feedback is that it's looking at past actions. It's limited and static. So instead, what I help new leaders to do is implement a system called Feed Forward. It's something that was developed by Dr. Marshall Goldsmith, who's probably the leading authority on leadership and executive coaching. Feed Forward is future looking. It's expansive, it's dynamic. And what it does is it helps you as the leader to develop your people by looking forward and not dwelling on the past. So an example of using Feed Forward would be you address what might be a specific deficiency. Hey Joe, we've heard from some of your people that you can be difficult to work with, that you don't seem to listen to their concerns or their thoughts about how to do certain things. Now, what I'd like you to do in order to get better at that is show a little more empathy when the people who work for you or your peers are expressing concern. Address their concern. Let them know that you're hearing them and hear them out. Ask them what they would do differently. Ask them for input on how to better move the project forward. By being more collaborative, you'll get greater buy-in from your people, and therefore you won't be seen as someone who's difficult to work with. So that is a way that you as a leader help to develop your people by looking at the positives of the future as opposed to dwelling on the negatives of any past poor performance or poor input from peers and coworkers. So remember, feedback is past action, it's limited and static. Feed forward is future looking, it's dynamic, and it's expansive. It allows for a conversation. It allows for you, the leader, to prescribe a way for your people to get better, as opposed to just focusing on what they've done wrong and leaving it up to them to figure it out. So always look forward with your people, look to the future, guide them. That is your job. Hope you have a great day and lead on.